In June 2017, a land report was released by the Nairobi metropolitan area, which focused on the performance of land in 11 satellite towns. According to the report, land had increased in value substantially, with the asking prices growing with a 5-year compounded annual growth rate of 19.4% between 2011 and 2016. The main drivers for the growth were the rapid population growth of 2.6% per annum against a global average of 1.2%, a high urbanization rate of 4.4% against a global average of 2.1%, the robust growth of the real estate sector, which had delivered returns of an average of 25% over the 5-year period. The land price performance for commercial zones had the highest returns, with the prices growing by a CAGR of 24.3%, while that of site and service schemes grew with a 5-year CAGR of 20.4%. This was attributed by the continued investments in infrastructure such as road, water, sewer, and power connection, and reduced supply of development class land to affordable prices and a robust real estate sector. The protracted electioneering period, which led the investors to adopting a wait-and-see attitude, and an increased supply in some themes such as the commercial office, which saw the Nairobi metropolitan area record a growth rate of just 3.7% compared to a 6-year growth rate of 17%. A team of USA investors led by the local development manager architect Nelson Otieno were on the ground for some fact-finding mission.
It's beautiful to have you so that you can be able to give them an eyewitness account, because that will add more impetus, that will add more trust into whatever we've been saying. And you are able to see and to relate to what we have been saying on Zoom, because all what you are seeing was our faces and just the voice. Right. And we know we got in a bad experience, those in diaspora got a bad experience when it comes to development projects. Yeah. So by God's grace, we want to, this is going to be a project of faith. The money may not be there, but God has promised that he'll provide, if only that you believe, if you have faith, yeah, which at the moment we have faith that we already have the project, just a matter of what? It's just a matter of time to put it now in together so that it's substantial and so that it's physical. Yes. So basically this is the plot we are talking about. And as I was saying, somebody was able to time. It is exactly 6.4 from the airport to this particular spot. 4, I think just about, maybe just less than 4 up to Katani Road. Then when you branch, it's just less than 3, so 6.4 to be precise. And as you're able to see on the other side, you're able to see the railway station. And you're able also to witness the express highway is already on. It's actually being built, it's not in plan. So there are a lot of things which are going on. Let me tell you, if you wait for another 5 months, the plots here are going to shoot up. Because people are waiting. You know, people wait and they see physically, is when they come, they follow. But us, we have come ahead of the what? We have come ahead of those facilities. And like I said, Mombasa Road is a major plus. JKA is a major plus. The express highways are major plus, and the railway station, the SGR, is also just there. So somebody will easily take the SGR from Mombasa, come and spend here, and the following day does what? Takes a flight. So as you can see, the plot is actually secured. It's still in the hands of the contractor until such a time that is handed over to us. And that is why you are able to see, actually is the owner. The contractor is actually the owner. That's why you can see his equipments and his pickups here and his workers. The borehole belongs to him. So the borehole is part of the deal. Yeah, the borehole is part, and you can see the power is also just here. Yeah, so really everything is ready to go. Yeah. So if the presentations which I've been making, you can see that is actually the tarmac road. Yeah, the tarmac road is right there. So we are going to get the access to the malls, to the commercial center, direct from the tarmac road. Yeah, and then the residents will take another access from the eastern side. Yeah, from this other side. So we will come off the road, and then we get in, so that the residential will be here, and the hotel will be there. Yeah. So that is really the planning, so that the shopping mall will act as a buffer for the residentials, and the shopping mall will be a little lower, just maybe 2 stories, and then the apartments now can go up, which is more quiet. There are also residentials in the neighborhood, and it's, as you can see, the neighborhood is already welcoming. Yeah, the neighborhood is not welcome, is already welcoming. You are not going into a virgin site somewhere where you're all alone. Already the neighbors are there, and the structures are reasonable. And what is important is that if you are driving, you can actually see that there's a necessity for a commercial activity. A well organized. At the moment is a bit you know, everyone for himself. It's not organized, and that is why we need the commercial center. The shopping mall will be an added plus, and the hotel again will be an added plus. So we want the residential, the hotel, and the shopping mall to kind of help each other, you know, they synergize, so that whoever is running the hotel is getting customers also from what? Referrals from the residents, and also getting referrals from the commercial from the shopping mall. The residents are also benefiting from the shopping mall, yeah, and vice versa. So that's why we say that the three, if they go together, then this place will be a center to behold. You know, at the moment, it is any maisonette. You know, what will make somebody come here and not stay in that house? It is because of the facilities, which are what? The facilities which will be in here. Yeah, the plot is 5 acres. Yeah, the plot is 5 acres.
And it's touching the tarmac.
It's touching the tarmac. And you know, if we are going to build a slip road for the residentials, it will just be a matter of maybe 100 meters, which we can be able to do properly.
This will be the first real estate development of its kind by a diaspora group, and that says a lot on the investment confidence level post-COVID. It will also drive up the dollar's remittances to unprecedented levels.
We don't want to have a conventional apartments or flats.
Oh no.
Somebody wants to stay in a hotel, but not in the hotel. You want to stay in your apartment where you can cook whatever you want to cook. But in case your time bad, you can still go to the hotel and buy something.
Right.
So that is really the concept we are coming up with. It's not really monthly rentals.
No.
We are talking about units you can rent for a month, a week, 2 weeks. You know, that's what, yeah.
They look so homely.
Yeah, that's what we are talking about.
You've done the plan already.
Yes, done the plan already. Yeah.
So I wanted you to see that. We will go to the offices.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you're buying, you're not really buying an apartment which you want to rent for 40, 50. No, we are talking about an apartment which will be run by the hotel. You know what? You see what is happening in Mombasa? People have got cottages, mansionettes where during the holidays people you just go and take it for a week. You go and buy your own food and you cook.
This would look awesome. This place, by the way, is ideal. I
Yeah.
want that one that I can close the door because this bed, then you can keep this one
Keep
room.
the other one to the
Like
hotel.
a-
Then you have your one room
and
and suite,
rent out
which you just lock. When you go to the US, you lock it.
with your stuff.
Unless your parents come, then you get access to it. Yeah,
Then the other one you rent it out, and
Yeah.
they're managing everything,
correct.
which is peace of mind for diaspora.
Yeah,
It is.
yeah.
You have an investment that's giving you money, and you still can use it if you want.
You know, I built some apartments in the county. I built apartments. They were about 22, but after some time, I turned them into an hotel, and with the 20% occupancy, I'm much better than if somebody was giving me money. Paying some money, end of the month. Yeah, I get my money every day. And when you add up your calculation, you're a lot better. Now, what about this place?
With less stress.
What about here?
Imagine here, this is prime.
Yeah. Initially, it was a yard.
Oh,
Most
okay.
contractors they need a yard where they
For
can
materials and
where they can leave vehicles, where they can service them. Then just about before elections, 2016, I came up with a proposal, to see what we more or less along the same kind of concepts. But then I was getting the financials from China. Of course, Chinese before elections and after the elections, and being the Chinese who they are,
They disappeared.
they disappeared. But good luck. We are not gone too far. We had not gone too far.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think the diaspora is ripe for this.
Yeah.
So I came and I liked the land. It's very prime.
No, the land is good. So when you are talking about it's got a gentle slope that way. So basically we'll have all our treatment plants towards that corner. Yeah, all our treatment plants towards that corner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will it be a lot of work to level it up?
No.
And you said it's not mushy. You checked during the rainy season. And
No, I've been here. An architect can just walk. You can even see from the type of grass. The only place which you might think is mushy, but it's because of that the water, the bowsers. That there's water reaching in. The bowsers, they sell water. They sell water here. Because of the spillage, then you are able to see those kind of. But but that's not an issue.
The only water that they get into the plot is when it rains a lot. So for us, we'll just work on the storm water.
yeah.
So you
Yeah.
guide it away from your
Right.
plot.
Correct.
So when other people don't do it for themselves and they badly direct their storm water, sometimes they're evil enough to direct it into empty plots.
Yeah.
When no
Have
one's
that
going to
happened to
complain.
me in the right now?
Yeah, yeah.
And the beauty about if you run because there's a tarmac road, there's already a stormwater drain
Yeah. So for
taking water.
we'll just make sure
Yeah.
that we're directing water
Yeah.
away from the weight from the plot.
Yeah. So
Again, when you're building, you will raise
we'll have to we'll raise our building.
the water cannot.
Yeah, we will raise our building.
Because we have parking.
Yeah, we,
Basement parking.
yes, there's a half basement, 1.5 down, 1.5 up. But of course, the basement you enclose it, so you don't have a problem. So in terms of services, road network is good, transformer power is there, water is there. We'll use our biodigesters at that corner. I think that is that is all we need in terms of services.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wastewater management is
Yes.
essential.
Yeah, wastewater management, and we'll do it in such a way that we'll be able to recycle it and water our garden. You know, with biodigester, the water which comes out, you can even cook with it, but it's only because we are Africans.
Yeah, they do that.
Yeah, Africans, you say,
You can actually water your green space.
Yes.
You can manage cleaning your public areas, and managing all that is public area requires quite a bit of water.
Yeah.
And now that water will come useful there. Because what happens is, many of these apartments, the reason why they're dirty is not because they can't hire somebody to clean. It's because they think about how much water we're going to spend to keep
Right.
Anguzai flow, siku nzima. So you find dirty parking lots, and it makes a big difference when you go and look at somewhere and they're not even washing the stairs. You're thinking, what type of neighborhood am I going to be? Am I going to be living in? In fact, what discussing about waterfront. Do you know waterfront was set? The prices went high simply because waterfront public areas were being managed by Parapet. As in, that was their cleaning company for the tarmac, the Cabrio Road.
yes.
And it made a
Very
difference.
well maintained.
It made a difference. They started selling when they started at 4 million. Right now they're selling at 28 million.
And that's a good deal. Otherwise, it's about
Yeah. You know, but when you get into the neighborhood, it is clean, it is well managed, and all the grass that is outside the main apartments is not the owner. It is them who maintain all that. And it makes a difference. And a lot of reasons why people don't do that is water.
Water.
Is water. And you don't need clean water. Clean, in our perception, clean. So that water treatment plant is necessary. It is necessary.
The multifaceted development of shopping mall, residential suites, and hotel will create interdependency of activities, making the project viable, worth putting money in. Discussions are already at the advanced stage with prospective investors for the shopping mall and the hotel.
This plot is beautiful,
It is.
but you see, nobody can afford it because of the price, because of the size.
The size. And
But
you sell it together.
yes, but you see, you have strength in numbers. You know, when you have numbers, you are able to buy something good. Yeah, as an individual or five people, it will be difficult to afford even if you are sharing. But because you are a group, you are able to buy what you want and at a good price and at a good location.
I'm wondering about this. Does it interfere with construction a lot, or you can work around it?
What's this?
This one, the power line.
We have to
The power line, we will request for it to be realigned along the wall.
Yeah, I was wondering.
Maybe that pole will be okay. We'll need another pole somewhere there.
Oh, it goes
So
like
we'll with that will be it won't cost much.
that.
Mm.
It's not here.
Yeah. It won't cost much to that. We already made inquiries.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The project should be completed and up and running by the end of 2024. Few units of residential and commercial spaces will be available for buyers.
I think I like the place myself. I'm sold. I mean,
You are sold, so you can go and sell
You
it.
can go and sell.
You can go and sell it. You sell it plus you sell yourself also.
yeah, you're part of
It's always good to build when there's a depression,
it. Right.
so that when you are finishing, the economy blooms and you have the first products on the market.
I think what
Yeah.
a cafe says that. Buy when
Yeah.
everybody is fearing.
Yeah, when it's fearing.
I think this is a nice idea. I like that it is in one place, that there's no person in between this project. and them.
Correct.
That's a big plus.
Mm.
Yeah. So I'll be back to the office and then I'll give them a full report.
Okay, that's good. Yeah,
Yeah. So it was nice to meet you, Nelson and Roslyn and
Roslyn.
Wanjiro.
10.
Oh, wow. I like your T-shirt. Women are indeed power.
you're actually confirming that even in Kenya is the same.
We were talking about it when you
Yeah,
showed
you
us.
said, Women are power indeed.
Yeah.
And we are not against men, because when this investment benefits me, it benefits my husband, my son, and my father, you know. It's just that it needs somebody to believe in it, and it happens to be the woman. But this is a project that will also benefit the men
Correct.
in our lives.
Correct.
Yeah.